Welcome everyone to oldtacosandgeeks.com. Justin here, back with more video game reviews. And today, my friends, we are going to be talking about the indie game that is now available for your PC on Steam, Suit for Hire. There really isn't much of a story here, but the premise is that in Suit for Hire, you step into the shoes of a highly skilled assassin, taking on dangerous contracts in a variety of stunning locations. You have limited supply of ammo and resources that we'll get to that depending on how you decide to play. You can tailor make this game very easy for yourself or very difficult for yourself, which I really truly loved. And you'll need to outsmart and outmaneuver your enemies to survive. You'll utilize a wider range of weapons at your disposal, including pistols, shotguns, assault rifles. But it's not just about firepower. You also have masterful martial arts skills and moves that will allow you to take down foes in a stylish and brutal way. And that's pretty much the overview of the game. Like I said, it's not much of a story. So usually I do talk about a story, but we're not going to talk about story because there's nothing really presented here. This is more felt like more of an arcade style, those old school action game um, approaches to it. So let's talk about the gameplay because the gameplay here, my friends, whoo, man, did I enjoy this. And credit to the developers here. I have to give a big shout out to the developer, God Mode Interactive, because what I loved about this game is, and I'm hoping more developers follow suit. We're seeing Capcom do it with Resident Evil 9. I'm loving that we are getting options for our camera angles, camera perspectives, gameplay perspectives of how we want to play this particular game. This game, Super Hire, you have two options. You have the third person mode, as you're seeing here, and then you also have the isometrical up top down perspective. And truthfully, the game plays differently depending on which camera, which way you want to play it. Me personally, if you've seen from my previous Tron Catalyst review, I would love if they developers from that particular game give us an update to make it third person similar to Tron Evolution. I think I will have a hell of a lot more enjoyment to be more immersed in this world. And with this one, I felt that the third person way, just the way the mechanics is, the way this game is made, the third person to me is the best. The isometrical is good, don't get me wrong, but I like the third person in this. And speaking of how the game plays, it's just pretty much it's kind of a wave. You're just going from one area to the next area, defeating enemies, pressing buttons to unlock the next area. And it's very simple premise. It does get a little bit repetitive, but the action is so chaotic, the action is so fun to play that don't I wasn't even thinking about the repetitive of the same enemies. But as you progress through levels, there's different more enemies, so they do have a variety in here. And one thing I did like is that it's not just about shooting. You can tailor made it to that if you want to, but there is also close hand-to-hand combat with various ways to take down your enemies, which was so refreshing to see. This is a fun indie game to play. There are a little bit of, I would say, gameplay mechanics that you can tweak yourself. For me, playing in the third person, the sensitivity, oh my god, it was killing me at first. So I just had to lower the sensitivity a little bit, and then I was fine. You also have this modifier, custom modifier. So if the game is too hard, or if you just want to breeze through the game, the developer has enabled something I haven't seen in a very long time. You have cheats available. So for my particular playthrough, I didn't want to go through the hassle of, I mean, I did do both, by the way, but for the video recording that you're seeing here, I didn't want to go through the hassle of constantly reloading ammo because I was in the mood to just shoot shit up, right? John Wick style, just shoot shit up. And that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of John Wick, and it reminds me of this game. Some of the older heads like myself remember playing Dead to Rights for the PlayStation, GameCube, and Xbox. And I just wanted to shoot shit up. So I went to the modifier, turned on the infinite ammo, and just started blasting fools. And you have a variety of modifiers in here. You can have instability. You can actually make it harder for yourself. It is a blast to play, and it's so good to see a game where the developer has given you so much options. And shockingly, you can also customize your hitman. You can change the skin, you can change the hairstyle, dress the hitman up how you want the hitman to look. So I also appreciated that. So this is just for any game, which I really, this is what I love to see. I love to see the indie games take things that a lot of people are asking for from a AAA game and they're implementing it in their own game. Here's our game. You wanna customize your perspective. Well, this is originally a isometrical game, but you know what? A lot of people want a third person with it. All right, let's update the game. Here's for free. Here's a third person perspective now, and it plays just as well as you see it. It's just a totally different game, total different perspective. Hey, the game's too hard for you, but you still want to enjoy our game, go to the modifiers section. Here, give you some infinite ammo. Here, give you unlimited health. Go at it, have fun. Thanks for playing. That's what I love to see. I love to see developers that take pride in their games and take pride and take time and really give it accessibility to the audience. As far as the graphics go, the graphics, folks, pretty damn good. Has that little kind of shell shaded arcadey style feel to it. Like I said, it's felt like it's a throwback to those arcade games of the early 2000s. I want to say Dreamcast era, but it did feel like that, like Dead to Rights era, around that the GameCube era type of style. I like the graphics. There are a little bit of graphical clippings here and there. I found myself sometimes walking through cars, walking through enemies and stuff like that. But I didn't have any real frame rate drops. I had probably one, but it wasn't like game breaking to the sense. As far as the music goes, music is good. I love the music in this one, especially there's this one level where you're in the club and they have this particular composition that I just felt amped. I was like, oh yeah, this fits the tone of the game. This is something I'm definitely want to go for. But music was good, gameplay was pretty solid, graphics was pretty good. I had fun with it, and the price is not bad at all, folks. And so we're gonna get to our final rating here. And if you know how we do our video game reviews, friends, then you know it's either buy it, wait for a sale, or skip it. And I'm gonna give Suit for Hire a buy it. It is literally only $8.99, and the amount of love that was put into this, I will highly suggest please support the developers, man, because this was pretty good. For $8.99, this is a steal. It's fun. Yeah, it might get a little repetitive, but there is enough enemy variety. There are some boss battles in here. The helicopter fight gave me a hard time. Oh man, even with definitive ammo, the helicopter fight, but I had it on legendary. The helicopter fight gave me a hard time. It's a challenging game. It's a fun game. Whatever perspective you do, you're still gonna enjoy it. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com. Thank you for joining us here on our website. If you're watching it from the website, or if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell only if we earned your subscription. And my friends, I'll catch you on the next review later days.